What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another deck profile. Today we have a regional top 8, as you can see, with Ryzeal Onomat Handrip. Yes, this is a Handrip, so I'll show you the combo at the end as well. Let's get into it. So for Ryzeal, there's not much to be said. Just 2 ice, 2 sword, X, node, star, cross, and bonfire. I mean, this is the normal ratio. I don't think you can change anything here. Like, cutting star is, I don't think it's an option anymore. So yeah, I think this is just the ratio you have to play. Just max out on everything. And it's actually not even too bad. Like, you see the names still. So yeah. Then let's get on to the next engine, which is the Onomat engine. 3, of course. Then 1, 1, 1, and 2 Onomatokage. So this is an engine which everyone's running now. If you want to play Ryzeal, you pretty much have to play this. Just because it's so consistent and so nice. I'll show you the other stuff that makes this work even better. They're not just extenders, they can also help you play around stuff. So yeah, we have 3 of these, which is just circular. Then this card, I was thinking about cutting this, but I think it's still nice. It's just like a rank 4, so I don't know. I still play it. And for the combo with this, which I'll show at the end, you definitely do need to play this. So yeah, it also comes up sometimes when you want to play through hand traps. You just have this as an extender, just another rank 4 is so nice. I definitely do side it out though, because it's not the best draw. So yeah. Next up, we have one of this. Some people play more, but I like 1. It's ice pretty much. So you normal summon it, and then when you detach, you can search this one. So pretty much, if you go for this, you can make Banshee, and this card is for cost, or detach for cost. And then whatever happens with the Banshee, you still get to search this, which is another rank 4. So it's nice. Then this one, I mean, this one you have to play, it's free. And then I played 2 of these. I don't know, sometimes I sat it at 1, but I was missing it those games. So maybe you always keep 2 in the main deck, even post side. Unless it's some like FTK deck, like Mermail or something, you really want to see a non-engine. So yeah, you can side out 1. But yeah, this card is very nice and much better than Gloves. I did summon it from him multiple times, so Gloves would have been much, much worse there. So yeah, I'm glad this one came out. The banish effect didn't really come up for me, but it definitely can come up as well. I played a pretty good hand trap round. I mean, this list is very, very consistent, just clean 40. So I didn't like try to mess around too much. We have 3 Fua, of course, 3 Ash, of course, 3 Droll, of course. Then we have 3 Nib and 3 Bell. Now this was my lineup: 3 Nib, 3 Bell. This, you could play these at 2, I guess, because like these are definitely the best, and these are like second best, let's say. Imperm was not an option for me. Like, Mitsu's, there's so much Mitsu in the format, so just Imperm just is so bad into Mitsu. I really don't like it into Mitsu. Like, yeah, you can hit like Futsu, you can hit IP, whatever, but I still don't think it's worth it. Now, Fua Ash, I don't even have to explain these. You definitely have to play these. Droll, of course, you definitely have to play this too. Bell was actually quite nice. I mean, it stops all the Draco Tail traps. It can also stop other stuff like Yami stuff and Mitsu stuff. And Nib was more just for Yami and just for Rogue. Just because it's a regional, so you're just going to play into everything. Like today I versed Malice, 2 Malice, for example, which is like, yeah, so Nib went pretty good. And yeah, I like this lineup. I wouldn't change anything. Veiler, no. We have, of course, 3 Onomatopera. Crazy card. I love this card. Now this is Jump Scare. Ascension Jump Scare. This is Tachyon, so yeah, this is just Tachyon. Then we have the Callby, of course, for the one and only Droll, which is still a menace. And then we have Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Yes, I play this. If you don't know why I play this, okay, I'll just show you when we get to the extra, actually, because it's an extra deck. So yeah, Gravedigger's Trap Hole. I didn't draw this many times, and it's pretty good as an M piece too. Like, if you don't use it during your turn, like, it can stop Habakiri, it can stop Saji in the grave, it can stop a lot of stuff, so still pretty nice. I didn't play any board breakers because I just thought hand chest would be better. So yeah. Okay, now let's get onto the side because the extra deck is the main part. So let's get onto it. 3 Bestials. I think for Mitsu, you kind of have to play Bestials. I don't know. I was like debating Dark Ruler or this, but I decided to play Bestials. I think both would work because, I don't know, Dark Ruler, like, if you don't kill, they might have too much follow-up. So that's what I'm scared of. And also, this can sometimes just cut them off. Like, sometimes when you banish their Murakumo, they need to go through so much to get another one. So it's kind of nice. Like, if they go for Dynamondo or something, that just clears it. And like, yeah, it's pretty nice. So I just played 3 of these. It conflicts with X, but it's whatever. Like, you have to make some sacrifices. So no Meowls. I just played these 3. Pretty much also for Rogue, for whatever else. I mean, Pearlia is still pretty good. Then I played 3 Retaliating Sea. I didn't use this once today, but I used it before, and it does cook Draco Tail quite hard, so I will definitely still keep playing this, and it's level 4, so worst case, you can just normal summon and overlay. So yeah. It does shut off your X though, so be careful with that, because it's pretty much Macrocosmos for both players. So yeah. Then I played 3 Lancia. I think you still need to play Lancia for... There's still Malice. Malice is still running around. Like, if you don't play this, Malice will beat you. So I definitely still play Lancia. And also for Lunalight, I guess. Orcus too. So yeah. And then just 3 back row hate. Pretty generic. I was playing it before, but then I decided to change it up a little bit. And now I'm pretty much deciding good cards going first. Like 3 hand trap, 3 good hand traps instead of like going first cards. Now let's get on to the extra deck, which is the spiciest part. Not even spicy, but you'll see. The Handrip. I'll show you the combo. And then, yeah. So I play, of course, 2 duo, 1 detonator. I mean, this is nothing to be said here. Then I played Gaga Girl. I think I still like this. I don't play the trap, but like trap could be an option for sure in a side. It's like an Omni Negate and a pop. It's like not bad, but for right now, I just play this just for the night. And also, sometimes it actually does come up where you want to use one of the materials, like Onomat materials plus level 4, and just search Onomatopera and play on. Then I played, of course, Banshee. I mean, you have to play this in this build, of course. No Flag or the other, what's called, Arch Nemesis. Then I have Masquerade, of course, for Tachyon. Then I have Exetonite. Still play this. Still nice. Dugares, of course. Eclipse Twins. Maguska. This is for Lunalight. If you don't know how this works, it can protect from destruction. If a monster would be destroyed on your field by card effect, you can detach a material from this instead. So if they have 2 Liger Dancers, you can just protect. Try to chain another one, you just protect. So pretty much you stick this on and you just start playing. Next, we have Rafflesia. Now this is the combo with the warrior. So what do you do with this? Activate this from hand, which doesn't search. You dump this, of course. You reborn this. Again, no searches. Summon this. And then you just go overlay into Rafflesia. And then the Gravedigger's Trap Hole can gain a monster effect in the hand or graveyard. So if they try to Joe you, pretty much, of course, you don't go for this if you don't have an extender. But if you have an extender or a starter, another starter, you can just, yeah, make this protection and then just start playing. A lot of times, I just summon this for like Nib 2. Just if I don't have a way to like get to like cross under 5, then I just put this up for Nib as well. It was quite nice. Came up definitely a couple times. I would definitely still keep playing this. Ryzeal is a rogue deck pretty much, so you kind of have to play these cards that are kind of high roll. Kind of like you have to play a brick, but also protects you from draw, so it's nice. If you summon this and just full combo them, if they have 1 hand trap and you summon this, you just win the game because you hand rip as well. So there's nothing much they can do. Then we play the 2 targets. Of course, I still play Aggregator. Some people cut this. I mean, Aggregator is just target negate. It's broken. And then, of course, Valon. Yeah, pop the back row. And then, of course, we play Repilation. I won my first event with Mathmex, so this was... I just found a way to put this card in my deck. And it was actually nice. I did hand rip today. And it was... I mean, it was clean. So now I'll show you the combo with the hand rip. So here is the line. Pretty much, you can do this off of 1 Dodo the Warrior. Just this one doesn't come up that much because usually you have more extenders in hand, like this or like any Ryzeal names or Bonfire or Tachyon, whatever. So solo Dodo doesn't really come up. And also, if you have more, of course, you can just set up Rafflesia first and just be protected. But I'll just show you a simple 1-card combo just so you can see kind of how it works. So Dodo the Warrior, you dump on the Matukage, you summon Dodo the Warrior, then you go on the Matukage, Reborn. Now you want to overlay these 2 and you want to make Banshee. Now you want to go Banshee, and specifically you have to detach Dodo the Warrior because he triggers when he's detached. So you detach this. And then you search X. Now, Dodo the Warrior is going to add you the Zubababa. So, this is pretty much the only one. You can also add another one of these if you want, but you just add this because it's better. Now, you want to go summon X. Because, okay, this is in graveyard. I'll just put it here. You want to summon X. You want to dump the Duo Drive. Now, you want to X search. You just add the sword, of course. This is your hand here. You summon out the sword effect, you add ice. Now here, this whole line is pretty much protected from Nib because the whole time you have the ice in the hand, So if they nib you, you just summon ice and then just make detonator. So you go these two into duo drive. Duo drive effect to attach, so you attach from graveyard. That's why we dump the duo. Now here, they kind of have to nib you. If they don't nib you here, you just search cross and you're safe. So they have to nib you here. If they nib you here, you have the ice. Normal summon ice, special summon star, set cross, overlay, and yeah, you have a detonator with cross up and a draw 2. So, or draw 1, sorry. So put back 2 and draw 1. Now we go for duo drive. Duo drive can detach from any material, so you detach here. And then you also detach here. Detach the sword. And now you want to add star here and also node. Because you know they don't have nibs, so you don't have to keep the star for ice. So yeah. So now this is your hand. You have 4 in hand and you have these 2 on field. Now you go special summon star by detaching the duo drive. Because you want to shuffle this back for follow-up. So you detach this one, not X. You can also detach the X to shuffle it back, but yeah, I just like to do this one. And then I like to send sword so I can play around Bestials as well. So you summon star effect. You go for cross. We just put cross here. Now we go normal summon ice effect, special summon another sword from that because we still did normal summon. We did all of this without normal summon, and now you can just overlay all 3 of these. And the whole time we have cross up with duo drive, so we're safe. For Laplation, and here you hand rip. So what does he do? You can attach up to 3 materials and then send a card from hand, a monster, and a spell trap on the field. So if they have more stuff, if they have like nib or like, I don't know, something on the field, you can actually send more. But of course here, we're just playing like they have nothing. So we just go Laplation, detach 1, detach sword, or doesn't really matter here. 2, rip 1 from the hand. Of course, it's not rip 2, but still rips a card, which is better than 0, better than ripping 0. So last thing we have is the node, special node. We want to overlay these 2, and we want to make Eclipse Twins. So we also have Eclipse Twin set up, and then we go node, send this, and then we want to target the sword, play around Bestial, reborn. Now here, Eclipse Twins can actually reborn something, but there's not much value in reborning anything. If they do something to a detonator, if you don't manage to pop it, then you don't have 2 rank 4s in the graveyard. So actually, I just don't use it here. I just leave it there. So now we just go make detonator and you attach. So pretty much this is the full Ryzeal board and a hand rip 1 and follow up. Now this doesn't look like follow up, but actually is follow up because on the next turn they clear everything. You still have full combo next turn because of course we need to cross and draw and put back the duo drive. So we have follow up. You just have this normal summon. And then this wasn't banished because it was detached from Banshee. So you actually can reborn this because you control a Gagaga. And then you just overlay, make duo, and duo attach. You can just do everything again. So yeah, that's the combo. So gets you a hand rip plus follow up plus full combo off of just 1 card. So yeah, that was it. See you next one. Peace.